Now to the fierce reaction tonight with Disney ABC suspending late-night host Jimmy Kimmel, quote, indefinitely. After pressure from the Trump administration, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr appointed by President Trump and his threat after Kimmel's comments after Charlie Kirk's death, calling on stations not to carry Kimmel. Well, tonight, outrage from some saying this is caving to political pressure and an assault on free speech. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Schulze tonight.
Tonight, the decision to indefinitely suspend Jimmy Kimmel Live, a show that's been running for more than 20 years, is sparking a fierce debate. Disney ABC pulling the late-night show off the air last night after pressure from the Trump administration, following Kimmel's comments during his opening monologue Monday about the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
FCC Chairman Brendan Carr, who was appointed by President Trump, blasting Kimmel's comments on a conservative podcast Wednesday, accusing Kimmel of misrepresenting the ideology of Kirk's killer and saying local broadcasters should stop airing Kimmel's show.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct, to take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or, there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead.
Hours later, Nexstar and Sinclair, two of the biggest owners of network TV affiliates, said they would not air Kimmel's show. Nexstar is in merger talks with another media company in a deal that would require Brendan Carr's approval at the FCC. Disney ABC then pausing Kimmel's show indefinitely, drawing outrage from some who say this is caving to political pressure and that this is about protecting freedom of speech. This was not the first time Kimmel addressed Kirk's murder, posting on Instagram just hours after Kirk was shot, "Can we just for one day agree that it is horrible and monstrous to shoot another human? On behalf of my family, we send love to the Kirks and to all the children, parents, and innocents who fall victim to senseless gun violence." Tonight, President Trump, on his return from the state visit in the UK, now suggesting the FCC should take licenses away from broadcasters that are repeatedly critical of him.
They give me only bad publicity or press. I mean, they're getting a license. I would think maybe their license should be taken away. It will be up to Brendan Carr.
A move that would be at odds with an executive order the president signed on day one in office, pledging to protect free speech.
And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
Kimmel's suspension comes just months after CBS announced it was canceling the Stephen Colbert Show, CBS saying it was purely a financial decision. But Colbert, like Kimmel, was a vocal critic of President Trump. And overnight, the president suggesting NBC go after its late-night hosts Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers, posting, "Do it, NBC."
David, no word tonight from our parent company, Disney ABC, about Jimmy Kimmel being off the air indefinitely and if and when he'll return. Meantime, up on Capitol Hill today, some Democrats are calling for FCC Chairman Carr to resign, and some want him to testify about freedom of speech. The Republican House Speaker, who has defended free speech, said today that it's up to companies to decide what to do with their own programs.